listen and listen well. At some point, we have to wake up and confront a hard truth this generation doesn't like to hear. It doesn't matter how gifted you are, how much education you have, how talented you are, or how much you pray. If you won't work, you're gonna struggle financially. That's just the reality. We've gotten too comfortable talking about our potential instead of actually producing something. We love to dream big, but hate the daily grind it takes to get there. That's why so many people are passionate and motivated, but still have empty pockets and bank accounts. Let me talk to every young person hearing my voice, especially young men. Wake up early, pick something to do, and do it with your soul. Don't just pray for open doors, knock on every single one until your knuckles bleed. It's been said, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart. Being lazy isn't the same as resting. Laziness is like dying in slow motion. It's not just about sitting around doing nothing, it's about having no purpose or direction. Being poor and being lazy aren't always the same thing. But if you're both poor and lazy, you've basically given up on your future. There's an old saying, lazy hands make you poor, but hard work brings wealth. Stop skipping over that truth, hoping someone will come along and save you. You shouldn't sit around waiting for help when you could be building something that makes people want to help you. Here's the truth. There's something dangerous about laziness. It whispers that you deserve to take it easy, but it doesn't mention that you haven't done anything to earn that rest. Think about it. Some people want to be CEOs but can't even show up to work on time. Some call themselves entrepreneurs but won't spend an hour researching their market. Some pray, God, please bless me, while binge watching TV all morning. Let me ask you straight up, what have you actually worked on this week that God could bless? If you can't answer that question, then you've just discovered your real problem. You can't keep telling people, I have potential. Potential doesn't pay bills. Performance does. If your only asset is a beautiful CV and a few certificates in a dusty envelope, you're not ready for the real world yet. Nobody will pay you for existing. People pay you for value. So while you're waiting for your job, learn how to manage people, study your industry, take online trainings, sell something online. Yes, pray, but prepare. Don't quote oil and fire when your hands are idle and your mind is distracted. You might have a special purpose, yes, but where's the character? Where's the commitment? Where's the structure? Talent without labor leads to stagnation. I've seen many talented people sit on dreams for 5 years, waiting for motivation to come and hold their hand. Here's the truth, it never will. It's been said, it is God who gives you the power to get wealth. Pay attention to those words. He gives you the power to get wealth. Not the wealth itself, but the power, the strategies, ideas, discipline, favor, and opportunities you need to go after it. And here's what you need to understand. That power only works when you're moving. If you're sitting still, even spiritual blessings will pass you by. The favor on your life is looking for work to land on. Strategy needs something to work with. Grace needs you to grind. There's an old saying, sow your seed in the morning, and at evening let your hands not be idle, for you do not know which will succeed. This is wisdom from above. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't just wait on one opportunity. Explore different options. Put in the effort. Build your skills. When you start taking action, God starts lining things up in your favor. We are dealing with a generation that is loud, opinionated, overconfident, and underproducing. Too many bosses with no businesses. Too many entrepreneurs whose only product is their Twitter thread. You cannot be too big to serve. You cannot be too proud to learn. Stop claiming equality with people who built what you haven't even attempted. You don't correct your mentors. You don't debate with people who have fruit you haven't grown. You sit down, shut your mouth, and learn. I'm saying this as clear as I can because for many, your next level is not waiting on more talent, it's waiting on less pride. Go and meet someone wiser. Humble yourself. Learn a system, learn a principle, study a skill. People want accelerated favor at their own terms. That's not how greatness works. Let me be honest with you. Progress cannot happen where there is no submission to wisdom. There's a place for hard work, but you also need to work smart. Look at the wisdom in ancient scripture. Take a lesson from the ants, you lazy bones. Learn from their ways and become wise. The ant doesn't just work hard, it works strategically. It plans ahead. It stores up for the future. It gets things done in the right order without anyone telling it what to do. You can't have a breakthrough without having a routine. You won't see real change if you keep breaking your own schedule. Let's end here. God is able to bless a small thing and grow it into great influence, but He cannot bless what does not exist. A fish must be in the net for God to multiply it. Oil must be in the jar for Him to increase it. 5 loaves and 2 fish must be in your hand before He can feed 5,000. That means start with what you have. Start where you are. Do not despise small beginnings, because if it's in God's hands, it can move mountains. Stop waiting to be discovered. Go and discover yourself. Stop waiting for millions before you start business. Stop waiting for conditions to be perfect. As the saying goes, whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the clouds will not reap. Conditions don't make moves. Movers make moves. Tonight, get up and decide how tomorrow morning will be different from today. You've waited long enough. You've prayed enough. You've complained enough. Now work.